Hello, hola. Thank you for joining me today. I'm your girl, Rena MoMoney, and on this channel we talk about how you can crush it in real estate. We talk about ways to help you with your finances and ways to help you to become a better you. Well, today I have another good one for you. Today we're going to talk about ways to buy real estate. The ways you can get into this real estate if you have very little money or very little knowledge. So, come on in. You are on here as a beginner trying to learn real estate, or you are an investor already and you are wanting to scale up your real estate and figure out different creative ways on how to obtain these properties. There are numerous of techniques that you can use, and we talk about this on the channel. So make sure you take some time out, go down the channel and look at some of the videos that I have posted for you. If you're a wholesaler and you're trying to scale it up, if you're a realtor trying to get into investing, you definitely want to be doing real estate, and you definitely should be into real estate, especially the way the market is. One of the biggest problems is finding real estate, and the second is finding the funds, and we talk about that. Go down the channel. I have some free ways you can find distressed properties, and I also have some ways that you can get funding. One of the first ways to obtain properties is cash. Yes, that's obvious. Yes, that's what you've heard about. Yes, that's what you're having a problem with. Although having a problem with it, we must mention it because it's definitely one of the ways to buy real estate and to get into real estate. If you are low on cash and don't have cash or trying to figure out how to get cash, you make sure you stay tuned, stay to the end, make sure you pay attention because I'm always releasing gems throughout the entire videos. Okay, back on number one, cash. How do you get cash? How do you buy with cash if you have no cash? Well, one of the first obvious ways is to wholesale. And we talk about wholesaling properties. And wholesaling is basically when you are selling your equitable interest and you're selling the contract. Once you got a contract from the seller and you turn around and you sell it to end buyer. That creates quick cash, and we've talked about that. Another great way is rentals. We talked about that. You have a cash flow with rentals. The next way with cash is to fix and flip. You find a property, you fix and flip it. Now, there's ways you're going to obtain the property so that you can fix and flip it if you do not have cash. And we're going to talk about that. And in this technique, there's so many different techniques within this technique, or should I say within this particular way, that you need to make sure you take time and educate yourself and learn them. The second way to purchase properties, to buy this real estate, is terms. Terms. Okay, you say, Rena MoMoney, break that down. Terms. With terms, you can use lease options. Take some time out, learn about lease options. Very lucrative. Lease options. Yes, lease options. And if you'd like for me to discuss that or break that down further, comment in the section below. I'll do a video on that, and we'll talk about lease options, how to break that down, and how to obtain properties using the lease option method. Another term is seller finance. You've heard it before. So you say, Rena MoMoney, how do I get into seller finance? How do I get into that? Of course, seller finance is one of the greatest, best method. You must find that owner that is willing to hold a note for you. The next one we're talking about with terms will be subject to the existing loan. I have some videos on that. That's one of my favorites. You can purchase these properties. Now, you will need a little money because a lot of times, not all the time, a lot of times with subject to, most likely the homeowner is behind in payments and you need to catch those payments up. Not all the times. That's something that you'll need to educate yourself. There's some critical essential documents that you need to make sure that you do a successful subject to. Go down the resource section of my YouTube channel here, look in description, click on more. As you click the description, and I have some things that can help you with your subject to, can help you with a lot of your financing, a lot of your resources on obtaining these properties. Another section up under terms, remember I said there's a lot of techniques under terms, is a wraparound mortgage. We haven't talked about wraparound mortgage. If you'd like to hear more about a wraparound, let me know, and I'll do a video on wraparound. Or you can schedule a coaching call with me, do a one-on-one session. I do 30-minute session, an hour session. Look in the description and you can schedule a coaching call at calendly.com/Rena MoMoney, and I can help you through each of these techniques. You definitely want to learn these techniques because These are the ways that you can obtain properties regardless of the situation. Remember, I always say, get the deal, get the deal. There's an avenue for every deal, regardless, whether there's low equity, no equity, whether the seller wants a lot down. There's techniques for every way of purchasing. There's other techniques that fall up on the terms, and we won't go into all of them on this video, but I want you to be familiar with the most popular ones. The next best way to buy real estate is with a private lender. A private lender. You say, well, Rena MoMoney, how do I get private lenders? That's a private thing. You go to family and friends that have money. You also have private lenders that are wanting to do something with their 401k plan, folk that have money. We can break that down as well. Schedule a coaching call with me if you want some step-by-step on any of these techniques. Schedule a coaching call if you're jumping in or you're trying to find other creative ways on financing. Well, private lenders are better. Private lenders are better than hard money lenders because of interest rates. And there's so much more that's involved. And it's so many reasons why you should go with a private lender. Before I get into the others that I have for you, I always have a lot for you, but that's why I always say stay to the end. I always have a golden nugget, and I always have something that you can save money or make money, something very valuable that will help you crush it. As we're running things across the screen, you know what I got to do? I got to give my shout outs. I love giving my shout outs. Yes, my shout outs are to those that have subscribed to my channel, Rena MoMoney Plus channel, and or who have given a very nice comment in the comment section of the video. I want you to know I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate you coming back. I can't select everyone, so I randomly select subscribers and commenters to post on the next Rena MoMoney video. So here you are here. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. You deserve it because you're taking steps to make yourself better, and you are taking steps to perfect your craft, and you are becoming a better you. All right, let's get back into it. More ways to buy real estate. Another way is partnership, joint ventures. We talk about that on a previous video. We talk about joint ventures and partnership. A lot of us are afraid to get into joint ventures because you think one or the other will run off with the money or do something wrong. If you can't get into a partnership that one person, only thing they want to do is wholesale, and you're ready to fix and flip, or you're ready to go to the next level and do new construction, or you're ready to be a lender, you have to have the same mindset. I've been in real estate since 2003, and I am so grateful. I'm so thankful that I am in real estate. Here's a gem. Here's a tip for you also as we're talking about ways to buy this real estate and partnership. Don't use all of your own money to buy these houses. You want to diversify. You want to leverage your cash. So if you have $100,000 in your account, or you have $100,000 or $200,000, $300,000, whatever you have, and you're ready to invest, and you say, okay, I want to tap into real estate. Or if you're thinking that you should try to wait till you at least get $100,000 or $200,000, that's a mistake. You want to leverage your money. Build your credit. Make sure your credit score is in order, because if your credit score is in order, you have lenders that will loan you money at a low interest rate, 4%, 5%. It may creep up to 6%. So don't use your own money. Don't use all of your own money, because the $100,000 you have, you can take $10,000 of it and put down on one house, another $20,000 on another house. You can have 3 houses by the time you try to buy one house if you're trying to buy distressed properties. So make sure you leverage your money. Leverage your money. Don't put all your cash in one property. Here is something that I wanted to wait to the end to tell you about. It's a scenario and example that I think is going to help out a lot of folk. Most new investors always try to get into a subject to, or they try to get a seller finance. What happens if the seller says, okay, I'm okay with holding a note. I'm okay with holding a note, but I need you to put down at least $100,000. I need a large amount down. You say, Rena MoMoney, what do? I have ran into a situation where I can get this property and the seller will finance it, but they want me to put down $50,000. They want me to put down $150,000. They want a large amount down. Well, I'm about to give you a secret. I'm about to give you a gem that I would have only discussed on a coaching call. What you want to do is, if a seller needs a chunk of capital, if they need a lot of money, go get a non-recourse investor loan. Yes, a non-recourse investor loan. Look up what that means. But I want to share with you the company that I would say are legitimately doing these loans. Go online and submit your deal. They usually respond in 24 hours. Now, you do need a 680 credit score. That's the minimum. The loan term is about 12 to 18 months. They'll loan you anywhere from $100,000 to $1.5 million. It's called myinvestorloan.com. Go check that out. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a CPA. I'm just giving you information that can help you crush it in real estate. Do your own due diligence. So I hope this information was helpful. If it was, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that button, smash that like button. It helps out the YouTube algorithm and it helps me keep going. So thank you for coming. Thank you again. Make sure you come back because I got some more valuable information to release. So thank you and you take care.